All right, at almost every social gathering, you're bound to hear cheers, chorts, salut, or bajubule. Now, it seems beer, of all those when you're celebrating, beer is the preferred beverage for a toast or around a braai or just a Friday night, because you can, really. That's according to a survey by 80/20 on our consumption and spending here in South Africa. So what are we drinking and what are we spending our money on? Let's find out. I'm joined by 80/20 Director Andrew Fulton, making time for me this morning. Andrew, hello, good to have you back on ENCA with us. So we all like our liquor, we all enjoy it, hopefully responsibly. So what are we spending our money on? Morning.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, liquor is a huge part of South African culture, and you know, we're actually in terms of people who do drink alcohol, we're the fifth per capita largest drinker country in the world. So it is quite a huge category, and about half of all South Africans drink some form of alcohol in the past month, in any given month period. It's quite split by gender. It's more of a male-focused category. So you've got about 68% of that consumption is male, 68% of men drink, whereas only about 38% of women drink in any given month.
And brands-wise, Andrew, I'm going to have to leave it after this question. Just brands-wise, tell me, what are people going after?
Yeah, so that's changed a lot. I mean, beer is obviously like the #1 category. Gin is making huge inroads. Whiskey used to be one of the top categories, but gin, people search for sort of more refreshment and a more gender-neutral drink has brought gin up. There's flavored alcoholic beverages. What we're seeing is that people are really looking towards getting more flavor in their drinks, and so you've seen growth of categories like flavored alcoholic beverages, gin, brands like Flying Fish that have come to the top. But in terms of beer brands, you know, Carling Black Label still is #1, but the second largest category is boutique or craft beers. So you're seeing this kind of move to smaller brands where people want to have their own personal brand of beer. And then the third largest is Flying Fish. This is by consumption. People who say they consume it, not by volume. So they're very different numbers there.
Yeah, different taste for different folks. It's a bit sweet for me, those last one or two that you mentioned. Give me a good old Zamalek any day. Andrew Fulton, thank you very much. Appreciate your time joining us. Going to leave it there with Andrew, 80/20 Director, joining us. That's what we're